Hey there, thanks for joining us. This is Dr. Kyle Gulledge with True Health. And what we're going to do today is we're going to talk about the True Health Wellness Club. This is a concept that's been brewing for the last probably 10 years that we've been in practice, and it's finally coming to fruition. We're very, very proud of it. So the bottom line, True Health exists so that you and your family stay healthy for a lifetime. It's not just about getting over symptoms, it's about having the highest quality of life, and that is what this is about. So let's kind of talk about some of the reasons that we came up with this wellness club. Well, let's look at health according to the stats. The number one symptom in our country is pain. Over-the-counter pain medication is the most commonly taken most commonly taken pharmaceutical drug. That means that a ton of people are in pain and most people are treating it with medication. If you look at the graph here on the right, you'll see that arthritis and back pain are the number one and number two causes of disability. So pain is a huge problem and it needs to be addressed properly. Taking medicine covers a symptom without necessarily fixing the problem. So bottom line is there's a hidden impact of pain and stiffness. It's not just feeling bad, but it's what we end up not doing that's the big issue. The more people hurt, the more likely we are to avoid the activities that really keep us healthy. So we end up being a little bit more sedentary, in many cases a lot more sedentary than we need to. So it's not just necessarily hurting, it's what that does. And then if we're not as active, what does that lead to? Well, weight gain. And if we're not as active, what does that lead to? Well, fatigue. So if we look at pain, weight gain, and fatigue, these are the number 1, 2, and 3 problems that many, many people suffer from. And so it doesn't have to be that way. It's about being proactive. So we feel like you should really treat your body like you treat your teeth. At the end of the day, stop the pain. Treat the cause of the problem and then maintain healthy structure. And if we were going to take this as like a dental analogy, somebody has a tooth pain or a cavity, stop the pain, fix the cavity, and then maintain healthy teeth forever. And that's exactly what we need to do with the structure of our body. And like we just saw, if we do those things, we have less pain, better mobility, better energy, and then ultimately a healthier body weight long term. So that's what it comes down to. So when should you take care of your body? That's kind of a big one. Well, wait until you have a symptom or be proactive. Unfortunately, a lot of people simply wait until they have a symptom, and that's not a good strategy. We feel like it's much more appropriate to be proactive, but being proactive, just as the name implies, you have to be active. You have to actually take action on some things. So that's what True Health Wellness Club is really all about. Unfortunately, we have a system that doesn't encourage being proactive. So this is taken from Medicare. It doesn't matter, but Chapter 15, Section 30.5.b. And so this is interesting. They say maintenance care is not medically reasonable and necessary, therefore not reimbursable. Not medically reasonable or necessary. Well, let's look at how they define maintenance therapy. A treatment plan that seeks to prevent disease, promote health, and prolong and enhance the quality of life. So a therapy that is performed to maintain or prevent deterioration of a chronic condition. So the unfortunate thing is that health insurance companies, they oftentimes go off of, and they do go off of Medicare guidelines. So if they're saying that a treatment plan seeking to prevent disease, care that seeks to promote health, prolong and enhance quality of life is not medically reasonable, is not medically necessary, that's a huge problem if that's all we're going to go after. So really what we have to talk about right now is a paradigm. A paradigm is the way we see something, a point of view, a frame of reference, a belief. So we're going to talk about 2 paradigms. One is the medical paradigm. It's more of a disease paradigm. So if you think about going to your primary care once a year, you get blood work done, blood pressure, listen to your heart, lungs. Ultimately what they're doing is they're trying to assess or diagnose diseases. Right? What disease do you have? Do you not have them? Great. Let's wait until next year to see if you do. So it's a very disease-oriented, symptom-oriented system, and that's great that we have it because you need to catch some things. But if that's all we do, that's a huge problem, especially with our one most important resource, our health. There's a whole nother paradigm, a wellness paradigm. Things like eating healthy, things like exercise. These things aren't necessarily done in order to treat a disease. They're done to promote health. They're done for this right here. They're done to prevent disease, promote health, prolong, enhance quality of life. I don't know about you, but everybody that I work with, and this is how I feel as well, the goal of being healthy is not to fight a disease. It's to have a quality of life that we all want. And not just now, but as the years and time goes on. So that's really what True Health Wellness Club is really all about. A lifestyle that helps to promote health. So let's talk about what this is. We have basically club membership levels. We have a platinum level. That's where patients come in to the office once a week. We have a gold level where people come in bi-weekly. And then we have a silver level where people come in monthly. And the purpose of this is to maintain the health of the structure of our body and our spine, and also, and we'll get into this in a little bit, the health of the nervous system. So let's go into what's these a little bit more about these. So each level has perks. Okay? No, let me take it back. All levels have the same perks. So for people in the Wellness Club, they get 30% off all of our weight loss programs, 30% off all of our strawberry lipo packages, 15% off all supplements on our online store. So basically this is doctor quality supplements at below Amazon prices. We want to make sure you have everything that you need to have a long, healthy, and active life. You get free adjustments in your birthday. It's really fun. And then a lot of times people might need some additional maintenance visits here or there, and they get an additional 10% off on those. So it comes up to $40 a visit on there. Okay? So with this, if all we got was less pain, would it be worth it? Yeah, for sure. I mean, we saw pain as the number one symptom, number one cause of disability. If all we got from was less pain, that's an awesome thing. If we got more mobility, and especially could maintain our mobility and our range of motion as we age, absolutely. If all we got was better posture, that would be fantastic as well. But these things about pain, mobility, and posture, and the structure of our body, honestly, that's just like scratching the surface. So what we're going to talk about now is the nervous system benefit. So this is Roger Sperry, and he won the Nobel Prize for brain research in the 80s. Whoops, I'm getting ahead of myself. He said 90% of the stimulation nutrition, neurologic nutrition, to the brain is generated by movement of the spine. So if the spine doesn't move properly, the brain cannot get the right nourishment that it needs. So there's a neural benefit, and we'll touch on that. There's also an immune benefit. So spinal adjustments, this is in research, increased the immune system, one of the specific proteins in the immune system, in non-painful subjects by 139% after an adjustment. Now, the reason this is so important, non-painful subjects, it wasn't just the reduction of pain that improved their immune system. It was actually the act of adjusting the spine itself. That's the uniqueness of chiropractic. And so your central nervous system plays a major role in the function of the immune system. So by taking care of the spine via chiropractic intervention, you're getting a better nervous system, but you're also getting a better immune system. So it's awesome stuff. Here's another cool series of studies that nobody's going to talk to you about. Nobody's championing this, so it's up to us to do it. But after a chiropractic adjustment, subjects showed increased activity in the prefrontal cortex. Now, okay, this is the most fundamental and important part of the brain for being human. It's the most evolved part of the brain. It's the part of the brain that we have that no other mammals have, and it allows us to really be human. So increased activity there and decreased activity in the stress handling areas of the brain. So chiropractic adjustment of the spine improved the brain's ability to work properly and to handle stress better. So it's a really awesome thing. And again, this study was done in subjects without pain. It's all about improving the way the brain functions. Another study that we're going to go over, 2007, there was a 7-year study. I take that back. It was a study done looking at data over 7 years of people under regular chiropractic care. Now, let's take a look at this. This is awesome stuff, but 60% reduction in hospital admissions. 59% fewer days in the hospital. So if they were admitted, they were in the hospital 59% fewer days. 62% fewer surgeries. And the last one of my favorites, is 85% less pharmaceutical drug costs. Now you can look at that and say, okay, why would that be? Are they in less pain? Yes, but that's not even really the issue. That makes life better, but again, that's the low-hanging fruit. What we're talking about is healthy structure and a healthy nervous system. And if we have a healthy nervous system, if we take care of our nervous system, this is the benefit. It's awesome stuff. Okay, so this is what we know to be true. If you want to be healthy, you must have a healthy nervous system for life. If you want to have a healthy nervous system, you must have a healthy spine for life. The spine really does two things. It keeps us upright mechanically, but it also protects our nervous system. So if we want a healthy nervous system, we must have a healthy spine. We constantly stress our spine. Two main ways. One is trauma, and the second is bad habits. The biggest habit that people have is technology by far. So we constantly stress our spine, so we must have our spine evaluated on a regular basis to keep it healthy. It's very simple. There are so many reasons that are backed by science that every person should have a chiropractor from birth till death. And the True Health Wellness Club makes that easy. That's why we came up with it. This is how we know we can help people live a higher quality of life. So here's the club membership pricing per month. First of all, we have a silver plan, which is monthly. We have a gold plan, which is bi-weekly, and we have a platinum plan, which is weekly. So we have family packages. So we have 2 family member packages, and then we have individual packages. Okay, so for our family package, our platinum plan is $325 per month. That's the entire family getting adjusted every week. We have a gold plan at $225 per month. And then we have a silver plan at $110 per month. And this is a family up to 5 people. Okay? And then we have our 2 family member package. So the platinum plan is $283. That's you and a spouse or somebody else in your tax return getting adjusted every week. And then we have a gold membership or a gold package, and that's $160 a month, silver at $76. And then our individual packages, if you want to get adjusted once a week. Oh, yeah, there we go. Family members must be on the same tax return. Platinum plan, getting adjusted once a week. And again, all of these packages include all of those additional perks. The discounts on our weight loss programs, discounts on lipolaser, discounts on our supplements and everything. The gold plan is $84, and then the silver plan is just $40 a month. So again, all these include those benefits. We just want to make sure we keep it affordable for people and make sure they can succeed. So here's our recommendations. You have to take care of your spine every day, just like you take care of your teeth. That means the daily spinal exercises and your life extension exercises. Make sure you're doing those every day. Then join the wellness club level that you qualify for. So here are our basic recommendations. Platinum level, that's once a week. That's for people with advanced spinal degeneration or those of desiring optimal health. You're going to get the best nervous system benefit if you're getting those weekly adjustments. Our gold level, this is for people with moderate spinal degeneration. That means they've let their spine go for a lot of years, and there's quite a bit of degeneration in there. And then the silver plan, again, that's once a month. This is for younger and healthier people with no or mild spinal degeneration. So we just basically have to make you understand where you are, and that'll determine what plan you need. Oh, and I also want to say this, is that the Wellness Club, yes, this is for active patients, but I think patients could also move right into this. Let's say you're under care and your spouse needs to have a healthier spine. Of course, everyone should, but they'll need an exam, of course, but we're totally okay if they want to move right into the Wellness Club level. Totally fine. Our other recommendations, use your discount. If you're part of the Wellness Club, use your discount on weight loss programs to get your body to a healthy weight. We have 20-day programs, we have 5-week programs, we have 12-week programs. Use your discount on that. It's very important. Use your discount on strawberry lipolaser, and that's to get trim, okay? That's to get kind of a physique or a shape that you really like. Lipolaser is an awesome thing that we have. We want you to work with your doc. That might be myself, might be Dr. Dave, Dr. Schrin, to recommend an exercise program that's right for you. Again, supporting that third pillar. And the last thing, live a long and healthy life. That's what this whole thing is coming down to. So what we want you to do is at your next office visit, be sure you sit down and ask your chiropractor, either like myself or one of our other docs, about our wellness club and which one is right for you. And we do that based on your x-rays, based on your goals. It's all about your findings and your goals. Okay? So we'll look forward to seeing you next time in the office, and be sure you join the wellness club. It's awesome. Thanks.